Hi, I'm Barry Stevens and I'm an English teacher. Welcome to DMTV. This episode is designed to demonstrate how speaking and vocabulary can be taught in more effective ways. Today's subject is advertising. Let's warm the students up. Ask them to recite a few different slogans which they remember or recognize. Some common examples come from company or product ads on radio and/or television. Ask students in turn to shout out the first ones which come to mind. Here, by allowing the students to talk among themselves, the teacher encourages them to utilize their verbal skills without the pressure of being singled out or evaluated by either the teacher or the other students. This approach also enables students to share their ideas with each other in the form of informal conversation. This is a great tool for a warm-up.
So you remember some slogans, and if you do, they're probably good slogans. I would like you to look at exercise 1 now, at page 268 in your book. You will have more slogans there. What do they advertise though? I would like you to have a chat about it with a friend. Get together, yes.
Let your students talk for about 3 minutes. You can check their answers later.
So, what do they advertise? Any ideas? Okay, Marcin, what do you think? Look at the first slogan, there's nothing better for a man. What are your ideas?
Well, I think this slogan might advertise a sport car or eventually deodorant.
Eventually meaning finally, is that what you meant?
No, I meant it's also possible.
Okay, so that's how you can put it. It's also possible that the slogan... Could you finish the sentence?
Yeah, so the slogan might also advertise deodorant.
Fine, perfect now.
In this verbal exchange, the teacher carefully guided the student to be more concise in his use of the word eventually, without criticizing the general idea which the student had presented. At the same time, the student was asked to consider subtle grammatical changes which usually occur when substituting one word or phrase for another. Okay, we know some slogans, but to talk about advertisement, we need to know vocabulary. Now it's time to introduce it.
Slogans help advertisements to be more or less successful. In fact, certain types of adverts themselves can be more or less successful because of how they advertise. If you look at exercise 2 at page 268 in your books, you will have some advertisement types. Could you get in pairs, please, and categorize the types following the instructions?
Okay,
so the first one, the jingle, it's indoor, in the shops, I think.
Yes, something word of mouth.
It could be anywhere in the media, actually.
Yes, and the banner art, I think it's
Outdoor,
outdoor.
definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Spam,
It's
online, yes.
Yeah. And radio art, of course, traditional media.
Yeah.
And
Street advertising.
Good job, kids. Now that we're after these two exercises, the next one seems to be a piece of cake. But is it easy for every Polish student to speak English? Students have a variety of exercises which can help to enrich their vocabulary. But what should a teacher do to encourage them to speak? Nowa Era has a solution to this problem, in addition to the material which comes with the book called Speaking Ideas. It's a collection of ideas and exercises which will make your students more confident and encourage them to speak English during classes, oral matura exam, and also outside the classroom. Look at how we can work with this material.
Now, we know some words and phrases for talking about advertisements. You also know that advertising is a matura issue. In task 3 in your oral examination, you have a piece of stimulating material to discuss. Let's first look at some strategies that you can adopt to go smoothly through this task. In your speaking ideas, you have 3 posters advertising an ecology campaign. This exercise will give you a very good model of how you can handle this task. Look at the language focus section and fill in the text. That's a possible student's answer. Fill in the text with the words from the box to complete the model.
You can also ask students to prepare themselves for the next class by doing some homework.
Now we've looked at the model, a possible student's answer, I have a task for you to do at home. Okay? The instructions say: wspólnie z grupą zaangażowanych uczniów z Twojej szkoły planujecie akcję charytatywną, w którą chcielibyście zaangażować jak najwięcej osób. Bierzecie pod uwagę 3 formy rozreklamowania akcji. Zasugeruj wybór jednej z nich i uzasadnij go, a pozostałe 2 formy odrzuć, również uzasadniając swoją decyzję. Okay? You can use the model we studied at home to prepare your analysis of this material. Okay? Thank you.
Of course, such an exercise requires stimulating material from which students can choose their own way to advertise their campaigns. To do so, you can show them leaflets, advertisements from magazines, billboards, or websites. The final homework assignment is a great idea in order to help students make the connection between simple theory and grammatical structure and practical application, demonstrating how we can turn words into useful actions. That was the last episode of DMTV. Thank you for your attention and hope to see you again soon.